Yo, what is going on, everybody? It is your boy Sonny here, back at it again with another Neverwinter video. By the title and thumbnail, you know why you clicked on. I'm going to be bringing you guys something different. There's going to be a lot of cuts in these videos, but pretty much just a day in the life for your boy Sonny, breaking down what I do every day, or try to at least accomplish every day. So yeah, without further ado, we're just going to jump into this video. Now, I had the luxury of already popping my trial queue, as soon as I load up. As soon as I load it to Neverwinter, I'm going for the trial queue and I'm going for the epic queue first. These queues are going to take the longest to pop. These can take anywhere from 10 minutes to 15 minutes to 20 minutes. So you might as well start those off with your day first. The other two, the lower dungeon and the skirmish, those pop quick. As soon as you hit that, 9 times out of 10 it's going to go. Next, I'm going to make my way over to Dread Ring. Okay, so I'm going to do my Dread Ring, my Sharandar. I'm going to do these two first while I wait for my epic dungeon queue. I don't want to do my Mies. I don't want to make my way over to the yawning portal, because knowing my luck, I'm going to go do my Mies and the queue's going to pop immediately. So I learned a way to get around that. I'm going to do all my other zones first that don't require me to go inside places. So once this queue pops, guys, we'll be back. And yeah, hang on tight. Alrighty then, guys, my queue did pop, so we're gonna go ahead and accept it. Now, I didn't have to wait too long, actually, believe it or not. We actually just started to do my first heroic encounter, and boom, the epic trial queue popped. So let's see what we get. Hopefully nothing too bad. Now, this is where things get a little tricky, because we're either gonna get a good dungeon and we're gonna beat it, or we're gonna get a bad dungeon and have to leave. And unfortunately, there's nothing you can do until you're just gonna have to leave this one if it's too bad, and then queue up again and wait another 20, 20 minutes plus. But we did get Valindra's Tower. This is not a bad one. So once this one is over, guys, we'll go ahead and continue this. The beautiful thing about editing it is I don't have to torture you guys throughout this run. I'll be back with you guys here shortly. Alright, guys, we are back. We actually just got lucky and finished Valindra's Tower in under 14 minutes. So not a bad group. Not a bad group at all. We're gonna go ahead, claim our chest, get the rewards, and just move on straight without even leaving this spot. All you have to do is easily just go back to your queue tab, simply go back in, and you can either go for the skirmish or the dungeon. We're going to go ahead and go with the skirmish, and we're going to see how long this waits to pops. As we're waiting, we're just going to make our way back over to Dread Ring and continue on doing our dailies. Now, I will bring up my Dread Ring campaign just to show you guys that Dread Ring is definitely one of those that you want to go ahead and start first. Dread Ring, Sharandar, and Mantle Dareth are the 3 main ones that I do every day. And I only do the 3, to be honest. I only do the 3 with my Mies. I don't go try to do anything too crazy. I don't want to overload myself. If I have more time, then I'll do Tyranny of Dragons, but I don't stress doing Tyranny, you know what I mean? Until I finish completing off one of these, then I'll add another one to the rotation, if that makes any sense. So let me see, bring up my Dread Ring campaign. I believe I honestly just got 3 more days left after today. Well, maybe. I actually need 4 more days, but I need a Thayan Scroll. So we're almost done with just about Dread Ring, Sharandar. Still got a little bit to go. I do have all the gates unlocked, and the last one I do is the Maze Engine, and this one I'd be slacking on it sometimes. We're only at 43% done with it, but still, we're making our progress. There it is, look. Not even 2 minutes, and the skirmish queue, Master of the Hunt. This one will be quick and easy. So the beauty of editing, I'll be back with you guys after this dungeon is done. Stay tuned. All right, guys, we are done with that quick skirmish. Look at that, under 4-minute skirmish. We got our monies. We did what we had to do. Now let's go ahead and grab our chest. And before you even leave the dungeon, we might not even have to leave this spot. We're gonna go ahead, bring up our queue tab, and go ahead and try to queue in for our dungeon queue. Average wait time is only 17 seconds. Boom. So all we're gonna do is head back out the door, go back, do our Dread Ring. Now, the lucky thing about today is this was a good day. This was a good day. The queues didn't take that long to pop. I'm not even gonna sit here and lie. Sometimes you could go a little bit longer with your queues. So it all just depends. We're still in Dread Ring, and we are gonna have all of our queues done today. Sometimes I make it to Sharandar and then the queues will be done. Sometimes I'll make it all the way to Mantle Dareth and then the queues will be done. So it really just depends on the day, you know, and it just depends on how many people are queuing up as well. And as always, I mean, if you join a group that are running the queues, obviously you're better off. But for me, I'm just more of a solo player at the moment, just trying to do my thing, and you know, just to kind of give you guys, instead of always just telling you guys what you have to do, I figured I'd switch it up with this video and show you guys better. If you still have any questions, as always, just let me know down in the comment box below. But yeah, after I complete all my daily tasks, 9 times out of 10, I'm either going to get off or see if I have anything else to do. Like I said, I'll do my 3 zones, my queues, and my Miis. The last thing I do is my Miis. That's the way I'll end my day. After the Miis, if I have time to play more, I'll sometimes do Tyranny. If not, you know. But the big thing I want to stress, though, is the one you should be doing every day is the queues. That's why as soon as I load in, first 2 things I do is pray, do my queues. Because the queues, like I said, can take a while to pop, and maybe you're limited restraint on time that day. So you know what? You're better off getting the queues in and getting that money, because unfortunately, you won't be able to get your 100,000 back. Now, I am going to go ahead and cut it out here and wait for you guys. The beauty of editing will allow you guys to continue once this queue is popped up. So I'll be back with you guys shortly. Alright guys, the queue actually popped for us finally. So we're going to go ahead and run our little last epic dungeon queue. Got some CC. Not bad, not bad. CC, maybe less than 10 minutes. It just depends. Sometimes you get those bots with these lower end dungeons. And this dungeon, believe it or not, I've waited 15 minutes for for the first dungeon, just because we were running with a bot and we couldn't even kick them and they kept falling through the pit. So this dungeon has potential to be the shortest, just like the skirmish, but on your bad days this thing could take you a hot minute. So without further ado, I'll see you guys in a little bit once this dungeon is just about done. Yo, what is up guys? We are back and we are just at the boss for CC. Now if you guys are gonna run this lower end dungeon, do yourself a favor, don't be like your boy Sonny. Don't leave your house without any injury kits, because boy oh boy is this dungeon filled with traps, man. I can't believe it. I don't know how many, I can't even count how many traps there were on this lower end dungeon, bro. Like, holy Hannah. But we're just about done. We're gonna go ahead and finish this guy off real quick actually. And look, under 10 minutes for that queue. So rough estimate, between all the queues, we got lucky today, maybe about an hour between all of them, and that's honestly not bad. That is why I say you guys should definitely start your queues off first, though, because you know there'll be some days where you can get everything done in an hour, then it could be some days when it takes 2 hours to get all your queues done. The big thing about this video, guys, is I wanted to bring you guys a little in-depth guide of what I do every day, instead of me always just explaining it. Make a video and show you guys. Hopefully I did a good job explaining everything. As always, it has been your boy Sonny here, and you know, not necessarily do you have to do the 3 zones I'm at if you're ahead of me or you're behind me. The big thing is, guys, make sure you do your queues and just do like 2 or 3 other things to help progress your tune up a little bit more if you're already level 80. If you're not level 80, obviously you want to get to level 80 as quickly as possible, but when you are level 80, guys, you know, do your dread ring, do your Sharandar. Don't try to do every zone every day and stress yourself out. Get a nice rotation that you feel comfortable and that fits into your time scheme. Anyway, guys, unless this outro is long enough, I'll check y'all on the next adventure. Peace out.